What's up, y'all? Got a banger from P's World. Let's get straight into it.
What Operation Femme Freeze basically is that...
Is when you guys start freezing your eggs? I thought y'all was already doing that.
Women are withdrawing our presence in places where we're not really safe at these places anyways. So to be honest, we shouldn't be here in these places anyways. But we are taking our dollar from places that only look to exploit us because they need the presence of women in order for their businesses to be successful in the first place, right? So what are they? Bars, nightclubs, strip clubs.
So all you ladies are just gonna stop working there, bro? Come on.
Stop the cap.
I cannot imagine what type of women are still on dating apps in 2024, but the dating apps, right? I have no idea why y'all would still be on dating apps. I know a big chunk of us were saying that y'all should delete your dating apps. I never had a dating app.
I can't listen to that woman for longer than a minute, okay? She's just straight up.
I was about to say, what is she even talking about? She's basically saying, hey, quit your job, stop working, you know, don't be on dating apps. And I think this is the chick who like founded this so-called movement. Ladies will literally take anything and make a movement out of it. It's crazy work.
But since the election, I have not been doing great. I've been processing a lot, dealing with grief, and just trying to come to terms with the fact that, yeah, the bad guys are winning. Idiot narcissist.
What's so funny to me is these women will say the bad guys are winning while she's sitting in what looks like a modern apartment with a nice cardigan on, with a plant above her head, in a clean room, able to do her eyebrows, do her makeup, wear earrings. Where's all this oppression? I'm just not seeing it.
Are taking over our country. And in all of my sadness, today, for the first time in a long time, I feel like everything might just be all right. People forget that our laws are written in blood. And it's not only our blood. A lot of the...
So there is a creator...
Then whose freaking blood is it, bro? If it's not your blood, not my blood, whose blood is it written in?
recently who has been going viral for being a terrible parent. This woman...
Oh, okay, yeah, this chick's going viral right now for being a bad mom. Is she a single mom? That's what I would like to know. Like, where is your man at? But we're going to see. Let's go back over here. Let's see where her man is.
All the dirty diapers I have lying around my house right now. I kid you not, my guess is probably 15.
Ew. Dirty diapers, bro?
I don't own a diaper pail or a diaper genie or whatever they're called. They just kind of get thrown around my house, and then we just collect them in a bag at the end of the day and take them out to the dumpster. So
at the end of the day, you're telling me right now that your baby is filling up 50 dirty diapers, bruv.
Stop the cap.
Stop lying, bro.
I've been solo parenting for the last 24 hours, so we're gonna see how many dirty diapers we have just lying around with 2 kids. I promise you, I'm not even exaggerating, this has only been 24 hours. So I'm counting just 4 diapers right here on the coffee table.
On the coffee table? That's poop. That's poop, dude.
Found another one right behind the couch.
Bro, think about how many she's not finding. If these are the ones you're actually finding, how many are just lost in the sauce? Lost behind that one little counter or something that you never look at.
17 diapers lying around my house. No wonder my house friggin' stinks right now.
So this is absolutely disgusting.
That is sick, bro. Doesn't even clean her own house? You got poopy diapers, bro? Imagine just taking a dump in the living room, wrapping it up with a diaper and being like, yeah, I'll get that later. That is nasty, man. I know the dating scene sucks, but so does getting hurt in an accident. Have you ever found yourself involved in a personal injury case? As an image consultant, I meet a lot of clients who are actually recovering from all sorts of injuries, from car accidents to workplace injuries. And I was actually surprised to see how many people lose their personal injury cases, which is why I want to talk about Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. They specialize in a wide variety of personal injury cases, and they've won thousands of big cases. And if you do end up working with them, They're going to fight for the money that you deserve. Just recently, Morgan & Morgan solidified verdicts in Florida for $12 million and $26 million in Philly. That's up to 40 times the highest insurance offer. And I'm telling you, your case could be worth millions. And the best part is, it's all free unless you win your case. Now, if you've also been the victim of a personal injury or a serious accident, you can visit www.forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below, where you can start your free claim today.
Diapers means 17 times that the kids got changed. It also means that they ate enough to make 17 dirty diapers. As much as people complain about the presence of children and the existence of children, I don't think they really understand just how much it takes to keep those children alive, keep somebody who is entirely dependent on you alive. A new mother, obviously, my child is about 3 months old, and I feed her no less than about 6 times a day, and I change her diaper anywhere from like 6 to 9, depending on the day. Keeping her fed, keeping her in clean clothes when she spits up every few minutes, keeping her changed is nothing less than...
This is why it should be a 2-person gig. Shots fired! We need to get rid of... Single mom. You're not supposed to do it all alone, man.
A full-time job. Never mind that she also needs love, support, and enrichment. When she cries, I need to come get her. And sometimes that means in the middle of the nap that she should be taking, and nap time was only 10 minutes. It might mean when I put her in the bouncer for 30 seconds and she starts to cry right away. It means that some things just don't get done in a day. If I can get us both up, dressed, rockin', rollin', and the bed made, it's a good day, even if nothing else happens. And I've got one. If you've got 2 in diapers, that's twice the work and twice the labor. Y'all talk so much about caring about people's mental health and meeting them where they are and understanding that mental health is ugly, and y'all seem to disregard that whenever you see a new mother doing anything that resembles struggling, even though y'all know and resent kids for the fact that they are known for making messes. 17, neatly folded, mind you, dirty diapers means 17 times that despite mental health struggles, other distractions, mood swings, postpartum, that means 17 times those kids were cared for. And so here's another weekly reminder.
Are we supposed to just applaud these women? Good for you. You laid on your back. You performed coitus with another man. You got pregnant and had a child. It's just so hard to feel bad for people when they have kids, when it's like, you chose to do what it takes to have a kid. I'm supposed to like give you a pat on the back? Like, you chose to get with somebody, have unprotected, you know what I mean? Have a child. Like, you chose to do all that, but I'm supposed to like applaud you for something that like I think people should be applauded if they like come up with something that saves hundreds of thousands of lives. I'm like, cool. But this is something that you did at home. Why should we like you want to be revered like a hero? It's crazy to me.
To practice some empathy for others.
No, I refuse. And you can't trick me because I've worked in this field.
Like, why am I going to sit here and be applauding from the rooftops of something that you chose to do? You chose to do this. This is like, I want people to praise me every day for paying my mortgage. Why aren't people knowing I have to show up every day? You know how many times I had to pay my mortgage this year? 12 times, okay? Like, it makes no sense.
Indicator that everything's just fine. It's great. They always have a clean bum and never have a dirty diaper on. Never have a dirty diaper on. But at least for this video, I'm not changing my kid's diaper when they pee.
A lie detector test determined that was a lie.
I've never done that. Do you know how expensive diapers are? I have friends and people that I know that like, oh, they peed, we have to change their diaper. And I'm like, they peed? Literally, I will change his diaper if he poops. Or if it's like a very full diaper. Never have a dirty diaper on.
So if he poops...
That edit just did her so dirty. That edit did her so dirty. Never have a dirty diaper on.
The Milky Ball things are so freaking delicious, and I feel like at this point they're just a Vegas tradition for us. In fact, my husband and I went to Vegas on our honeymoon.
Oh, did you guys see what I just saw? Run that back, Turbo. Did you guys just see what I saw?
It's tradition for us. In fact, my husband and I went.
Do you see how much that kid flinched? Man, I feel so bad for this kid. That means the mama's putting some hands on him. No kid flinches like that unless they know they're going to get hit.
To Vegas on our honeymoon in 2020. There's so many places.
Now, this for me was the most telling video.
That is so... I hate that. From being raised in a household where I was abused, like my dad beat my mom, he beat me. That is telling, and that is heartbreaking. I've went through that, and man, it's not fun. It's not fun at all.
People started posting videos of themselves handing their kids stuff, waving their hand in their kids' face, even trying to make their kids flinch, and there was no reaction. You know why?
Because they're not hitting their kids, bro. God, that's heartbreaking. I feel bad for the kid. I really do feel bad for. I've been there, bro. I know it's like.
I hope. I hope.
No flinch.
No.
Not even worried. No,
No.
he's not gonna get hit.
No. No.
I'm testing something out.
I hope.
So the fact that I even have to address this right now is kind of insane. Social media is just...
Get off of social media, dude.
It's a scary place. And I never understood people that much when they said they couldn't share their kids' faces online or they couldn't share much about their kids. I didn't really understand it, but it's crazy. If you were to know me in real life, this whole lazy husband thing, it's satire. My husband is the sweetest, nicest, kindest, most loving.
Okay, so she do got a man. Okay, I get it.
Most nurturing father in the entire world.
Now look, maybe it's just me, but that didn't look like playing. No game.
Yeah, I mean, that's great. I'm glad she at least has a man. That's good. But if your kid's flinching like that when you're handing him a box, that means he thinks that you about to smack him. That is, come on.
10% of all of my money to the Mormon church every single month. Let me tell you why. Now, I've mentioned this in the past, and there seems to be some confusion. A lot of people just don't seem to understand why you would pay 10% to a church. It's not like the Mormon church is lacking in the money department.
Why are you videotaping yourself reading the, like... There's a lot of things in my personal life I don't record, and I'm sure you guys are the same way. Like, what do you think about this? This just, to me, is just attention baiting.
Donating to the pastor or the bishop or the leaders of the church. That's what a lot of people have told me.
Now look, I'll admit that was a low blow. Okay.
Yeah, like, if you want to donate to the church, go ahead. What are you supposed to tithe, 10% of your income or something like that? Like, yeah. I feel like that's what taxes is, though. They're just taking money that we earn. I've been watching a lot of older movies, like Free State of Jones with Matthew McConaughey, and bro, I don't like taxes. Taxes aren't fun.
Nurse Hannah for her 17 nappies. You guys cooked me. You cooked me, you told me, oh, no, you don't know about postpartum, you don't have no plan, no. But truth is, when people portray certain behaviours, they have escalation points, right? And way too many of you as mothers, you like to excuse other people's neglect towards their children because you like to rally together and make excuses. That's why you lot all started a trend. My 17 nappies, my 17 nappies, my 17 nappies was this, my 17 nappies was that. I even saw one woman talk about her 17 nappies. Next minute, the social services was at her door. You know why? Because your 17 nappies was neglect, but you got other people coming along and aligning with you like, oh, my 17 nappies, oh yeah, I had 17 nappies, making you feel like your neglect is okay. And this is what many of you do as mothers. We're gonna call it for what it is. Many of you love to rally together. Instead of you say, you know what, sis, that is actually wrong, let's try to be the best mums. You like to enable and make an excuse. Everything has a diagnostic or something. No, call it for what it is. She was neglecting her child when she...
100%. And I've said this before. Women change their environment to fit their mindset. Men change their mindset to fit their environment. Misery loves company. Why do you think, dude, on half the clips that we see on this, it's about women talking about, you should just do what you want and just leave your man and be alone. And they want you all to be in the same boat. Misery absolutely adores company. They don't want you out there being happy. They want you being just like they are. It's crazy work. Loki, does somebody want a beef lung? We got beef lung on the menu tonight, boys. You want some beef lung, son? Bree, sit, wait. Bree, go to your place. It's just wild to me, man, that a lot of these women really, they go out there and they find other women that resonate with the same ideologies that they have, and it enables bad behavior. That's the whole problem.
She had him walking around the house, picking up shitty nappies because she had left 17 of them around.
I'm sorry, but the whole nappies thing is cracking me up, bro. It's like it's a diaper.
I can't stand when people use mental health.
It's a diaper. You know what I mean? It's just weird. Hearing it called nappies.
It is your responsibility to make sure all your children, the ones you just had and the ones that were there prior, are catered for. That is your job, to make sure they're safe, safeguarded, catered for, loved, nurtured, and etc. Your child walking around the house with 17 shitty nappies is neglect.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy work. Applaud to her for exposing that because that's a little excessive. Chat, I mean, what do you guys think? 17 dirty diapers. Don't you think that's a little excessive, bruv? 17 dirty ones there? I don't know. I'm going to jump into the Twitter and show you guys some clips that I found that I think you might get some value out of.
Back in my day when a woman was mad at you, she gonna get mad and clean the whole house.
Yeah. Now they in Dubai with the next. I'm telling you, every time you try to compete with a man, and every time you try to compete with a man and become a man, all you're doing is making yourself a because men and women are not equal. Men and women are completely different. So you want to go fuck a man's homeboy makes you a hoe, baby girl. Makes you so for the streets that he don't even want you no more.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Tell him. I love it when a woman says it. Bro, I don't know if y'all have seen what just happened in, I believe it was Colombia. A Colombian hitman known as The Doll was arrested for multiple murders, including the killing of her ex-boyfriend. Look at this chick. And dude, the comments are like, me after trying to fix her. Men really do be thinking this stuff, bro. That's absolute crazy work. Absolute crazy work. What is this one? This was meant, or actually, let's do this funny clip. We'll do this funny clip first. So this is I think the caption of this one is 3-year relationship ruined.
Can I ask you one question, yeah? Are you guys a couple?
Yeah.
How long you guys been together?
3 years.
Oh, 3 years. Oh, big up. Listen, I ask one question. Are you guys loyal?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Can we put that to the test today?
Did you see that 1,000-yard stare in her face when he asked?
Are you guys loyal?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Can we put that to the test today?
Sure.
Yeah? Yeah? Perfect. I want you guys to call your best friend. All I need you to say, just be like, hey, guess who took me out today? That's it. That's all I need. Yeah, Jonah? Yeah? We can go you first. You can go yours first, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, call your bestie and put on speaker, pull it all the way up, and just be like, guess who took me out?
Okay.
Hey, guess who took me out today?
Sorry?
Guess who took me out today?
What's the name of the guy you was with last night? Josh? Is that his name? Josh, yeah.
Damn.
Josh. What's the name?
My name's Omar. Who the fuck is that?
Who's Joshua?
Who's Joshua?
Oh. What's that?
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Oh my god.
Listen, it's my bestie.
Listen, it's my bestie, baby. It's my bestie. That's my guy, Josh. I didn't introduce you to Josh. Oh man, it's crazy out in these streets, bruv. That's why you just can't let your girl have guy friends ever.
When a man wants to get married, he's only getting married truly for one reason. Because let me be honest with you women, the men can work and provide for themselves. He does not necessarily need you to cook, clean, and have sex because he can get sex from multiple women. They're giving it out. A lot of them can cook and clean. Their mother taught them, or they can pay someone to get it. The culture is telling them do not get married. So why would a man go past with the
culture is telling him and choose to have a wife? Because with a wife, you can now have love. You can now have nurturing. You can have support. You can have affection. This is what he can't get from a roommate. Exactly. But a lot of women these days don't even have that. They have none of that. They don't provide any of that. I saw this clip. We reacted to this clip like months ago, but I think karma's finally turned around and hit this woman in the rear end.
I do not cook for my husband. I only cook for my children. My husband will be making his own breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Number 2, I do not help him pay any bills. So if he is short on the rent, on utilities, or anything like that, it is not my problem. I will not be helping him out. His job is to provide for his family, so I am not financially contributing to any of the bills.
Brutal, bro. That is... What if... Have you seen... There's a new trend right now going on TikTok. It's like, babe, I can't pay the mortgage. And the guy's like, honey, it's okay. I pay the mortgage. Like, a lot of the ladies, though, if a man's down and out, she wouldn't even help. It's crazy.
3, I do not do his laundry. I have the way I won't like me. I've been crying all morning long. My husband told me that I needed to pack my stuff and get the fuck out the house. So I have my bag. Shots fired! And I'm about to start packing. I literally have nowhere to go.
Well, you had somewhere to go, honey, but you screwed the pooch. Like, it's so hard to feel bad for these women when you're out there bashing your man online. Bashing him online and then just expecting him to take it. Brutal, bro. So this is a clip from the Whatever podcast. She said she loves the patriarchy but gets challenged.
I love the patriarchy. I think men should lead, and us women can focus on painting our nails, making sourdough starters.
No, it's not. It's
shame.
not to be pampered. This is the faux idea of what the patriarchy is supposed to do, which is enable you to be a pampered princess. It's not. What the patriarchy is supposed to do is protect you so that you can fulfill your duties, responsibilities to society, and that would including reproduction and being matrons for the next generation.
I literally said be a mom and make sourdough starters. That goes hand in hand with being a traditional housewife.
Goes
Make
hand in
bread
hand with
for your
being pampered,
family.
being a pampered princess.
If you've never made sourdough, then you don't know how hard it is to keep that thing alive. And it's part of like making fresh bread for your family, making natural ingredients.
Making sourdough bread, stuff like this, with whatever your modern luxuries are, they're just that. They're luxuries. Literally gifted to women by men. Modern luxuries are. Definitely women are not gifting women modern luxury. That's insane. They have a duty under Christian ethics to raise the next generation correctly and be matrons to young women so that we don't have the problem of and things.
Can you imagine, bro, trying to make a correlation between raising a child and making sourdough bread? But the sourdough, you know how hard it is for sourdough to rise? I'll give you something that'll rise.
Shots fired!
You know what I'm saying? That's absolutely crazy work, bro. Oh my gosh. I got here. Oh, here's another one. This was a good one. So this was from, I don't know what show this is, but they always post really good clips. Let's get in here.
Do you believe women are able to compartmentalize dealing with men just like men do with women?
No.
I.e., so I'm not ashamed to say I am traumatized thanks to SA. So no offense, I see men as objects right now. I'm healing.
Men as objects.
I'm healing.
Compartmentalizing doesn't work. What you're doing, baby, is you're operating from your place of pain and dysfunction.
And trauma, absolutely.
And trauma, honey. And so what you're doing is you are isolating and suppressing your emotions and your real pain. Isolation breeds depression. And so all you're doing is putting yourself in a dysfunctional pattern that will enable you to choose a man who will trauma bond with you, who will then only expand the trauma you already have and have you in a worse position than you were in had you healed and not compartmentalized. Because compartmentalizing, baby, real quick, compartmentalizing, baby, is really you putting your emotions and your desires in a box. We don't compartmentalize people, we compartmentalize ourselves.
Absolutely.
That's a self-inflicting motive. We don't compartmentalize people. That's why it doesn't hurt. What doesn't work? Because we're hurting ourselves. It's self-inflicting pain. I would rather you come out the box, express how you feel, heal from it, date, let them treat you, let them love on you, let them do all these things, because the best way to fall out of love is to fall in love with somebody else who can love you the right way.
Cooked up.
Yeah, but the thing is, even with traumatic things that have happened, a lot of people do go out there and look for somebody to trauma bond with. I'll be honest. I've looked at, my past relationships, and usually I liked a woman that had a little bit of grit. I didn't like pure innocence because I came from kind of a dark background. Raised in a poor house, dysfunctional family. Dad was a druggie, hit my mom, hit me, was abusive. You know what I mean? So I grew up in a very toxic environment. But your past can either be a crutch or a springboard, and it's really up to you on what you do with it. But in correlation to the women that we're just watching here, a lot of these women, they take the men of their present and make them pay for the mistakes and trauma of the men of their past, which means there will be no future. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. It's a great quote. Remember that one. That's why I say it so much. Redundancy is key in these. But just because things happened in the past, and this could go for you guys as well, things that happened in the past, if you let that change you, they are your master. This is from Mike Tyson. If you let people change the way you act, operate, and treat other people, they are your master. Just because somebody did you dirty doesn't mean you got to do the next person dirty, or doesn't mean you need to change how open you are to other people. Doesn't mean you have to change your personality. Doesn't mean you have to change your approach to how you build relationships or friendships. It doesn't have to change that. And I really like that she said, isolation breeds depression. We are better together, and together we're better. We are very social creatures. We've built the modern world that we live in by working together. That's why you have to have your wolf pack. You have to have your community. That's why I'm so happy that we've been able to foster a positive community. I see you guys in here every day watching the lives, being very supportive, in the Discord, being very active. This sense of community will make you feel welcomed and give you a meaning for life. If you're just always alone and you're not doing anything selflessly and everything you do is selfish, man, life is going to be very hard for you. You need to go out there and do something nice for somebody else. Here, I'll challenge you guys. If you live in a big area, or live in a larger city, go out and like make a care package for homeless people. Put in socks, Germ-X, a blanket, and go hand them out. Shake their hand and say thank you, and say, hey, I hope you have a great day. Is there any encouraging words you could give me? Boom, that's all you got to do. But a lot of times people won't even do anything selfless. You won't show any gratitude. You won't go talk to people that you typically wouldn't talk to. Everybody, all of us, we're so self-absorbed and so narcissistic nowadays that we only do things that benefit ourselves. Go out there and do something that doesn't benefit you directly. You'll feel much better, I promise. Got off in a tangent there, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Go cop the 2 ebooks, The 4 Pillars of Personality and The 4 Steps to Style that make you irresistible to women and respected by men. I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Peace.